Well, right now myself and our team we're close to the site of this explosion. I'm looking at a public bus. The front section of it has been blown out, the front window. It doesn't look like it was a huge explosion, but an explosion nonetheless. It's pandemonium here with emergency response teams, police, and military responding from all sides. Now, this explosion has happened, as you said, right near the central bus station on a road that runs sort of across the street from it at a very busy time of the day here in central Jerusalem. People leaving their jobs, going back home. At this point, we do not know what the cause of this explosion was. The police just telling us that there was an explosion on this bus. I did see, and making my way over here, at least one person being carried out in a stretcher. It is impossible for me to tell you at the moment how many casualties there might have been. But all of this explosion comes at a very sensitive time in Israel. There has been an escalation of violence in the past number of days, mainly focused around the Gaza border. In the past few days, there's been large exchanges of rockets and mortars coming from Gaza into southern Israel, and retaliatory strikes from the Israeli military in Gaza, killing 10 people since Saturday in Gaza and wounding scores of others, mostly Palestinians, but also Israelis as well. So it's impossible to say whether this event, this explosion on this bus is connected, but that's the question a lot of people are going to be asking here immediately as the details of this become clearer.
Kevin, as you're saying, it's impossible at the moment, you're saying, to establish whether we've seen any casualties so far, but we can already see from those live pictures that we're showing our viewers that there is a significant emergency response. Can you tell us roughly how many people are on the streets nearby?
Well, right now there are hundreds of response people around. This has happened on an extremely busy road. This is the main road that links Jerusalem to the highway that leads to Tel Aviv. It's a main artery. So incredible amounts of traffic right now as authorities try and sort out just what's happened here. I would say at this point there are probably more onlookers than there are responders, but it's just sort of a crush of people. Not really clear what has transpired here. Like I said, the explosion, we haven't seen an explosion like this in Jerusalem for many years, a bus explosion like this. And of course, this is going to bring a lot of people back here to the days of the Second Intifada, and that's what people are certainly going to be concerned about. Was this some sort of terrorist attack, a suicide bomber? Again, we don't know whether that's the case yet or not, but certainly that's what people are going to be looking at.